like yellow on leaves. Ball like put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the webby, look at the boots, fleet, headache.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Average, 19 tight, 7 top.
Right to the air is Daniels. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They get 17 there, good for a Commander's first down. They will run for the first time here with White. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, right?
To the air goes Daniels. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Daniels looking to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Chigakakro his first touchdown of the new season. And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pushes past him. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 20. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Random, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Red 38.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. And they played well all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 42-yard line.
Ultra. Go ultra. There.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Ready. Ready. 30. Field. Black. Ready.
Throwing. Love. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put...
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
I just want to rap. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Okay, ready? Eagle blue. Here we go. Here's Hut.
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And gain of 5. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Black shot. 52 blue. Ready?
Love from the gun on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Set, hut, set.
Off the play fake, Love. Now a run here off the touchdown. Luke Musgrave, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 29-yard
Ready up.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy in. 70 range. 70 range. 18. 5 here. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
Ready. 79 Bronco. Bronco 80.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Ready, ready.
First down, here's White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
From the 3, second and a yard. Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready, break.
Third down and 1.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
He's got his receiver, Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, his second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
at their own 31-yard
offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here we go. Set. Green Jack. 45. White.
Now Love. Well, that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Blue. That's light blue. 52. Drill green. 6. Mega. 7.
Love now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we've got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. So the completion good for 6 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by a Kettle Witherspoon across midfield.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Now Daniels. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
On the ready.
Commanders, first down.
Mustang 19.
A
Ready?
gain of 15.
Seven
And the
Pirates. Seven
Commanders'
Pirates.
first down.
Warriors 70. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Over the middle, complete. It's Lane. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Top 19, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Daniels from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Hey. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Toward the pylon, caught it. Touchdown. Chigakonkwo. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns.
That extra point is good.
Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
After 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Come on.
To throw now. Here's Love. Looking left side of he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Down. 45. Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Let's go. Black Ultra. 60 red. 60 red. 6. Mega. Set.
Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
And the Packers, first down.
Like 2.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
The 36-yard line.
Red. Cycle. Hut, hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lloyd. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
10 black. Drill green. Set hunt.
Love from the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Love. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 71 yards. And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs.
Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
First down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's first down.
Here we stick. Mega.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now first and 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
70. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Commanders are on their way to a 2-0 start. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22, 52, black. Push. Fight, white. Set.
Now Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Trouble, 38. Black shot. Steel, black. Clawed red. Drill green. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10.
Love.
26-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This is first and 10.
14 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Throwing. Love. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game.
And the Packers give him